guys this morning about goal setting. I think a lot of people set goals for themselves, but they don't put it to reality, which is why they don't accomplish their goals. You may have told me a goal and you may have told me your why on our launch calls, but if you're not actually seeing your goal and your why, love you, have a good day, then it's going to be really hard for you to accomplish it. So I'm feeling so freaking motivated. I'm so excited because I made a dream board and I just printed out all of these things. Okay. You could like even write it out on a Post-it, like that simple. That's all you have to do is simply write it out on a Post-it just so that you are seeing your goal. If you guys want to buy a house for you and your family, you need to write it down and you need to see that that's your goal. You're ready to do that. That it could be long-term goals, short-term goals. So I got this board. Okay. This is this simple. It was this simple. And I'm feeling so motivated today, like more motivated than I've been in a very, very long time. And what stems from me being motivated, sorry, my hair is still wet. I am trying to out this like air dry stuff because my hair feels so damaged lately. But if you are feeling stuck, if you are feeling like you want these things, you see these goals happening for people and you see their lives truly changing from network marketing, I really, really encourage you to write your goals down. Okay. Many of you know, like my Post-it, Taylor and Jen aren't on here this morning, but I have a Post-it like challenge for myself every single month. I have not even done mine. I've been like royally slacking because I haven't even done mine, but every month I put all of my Post-its on that I need for my goals, whether it be a customer, I break it down that much, like that much in volume. I do realistic volume. So if I know that I'm not going to make 100 in volume for every single sale, I put 30 in volume. It's a spray. Okay. I need to sell one spray and then I get to go and take it off of my wall. You could do it on a mirror. You could do it on a wall. You could do it on a door. You could do it wherever. There's no excuse for you to not do it. Post-its are literally 99 cents at the 99-cent store, $1 at the Dollar Tree. They are easy. This is easy things, but these are all the tools that you have in place to be successful. If you're not sustaining your goal, if you're not accomplishing your goals, it's because you're not writing them down. You're not seeing them enough. He's like, Mom, I hear you. I was doing good when you weren't talking. You want to be on. You want to be on. You want to see everybody too. So what I want you guys to do today, I want you to remember your why, and I want you to remember what you want. And I don't just want you to think like, oh, well, I want to make this income. Not that. What do you want from this business? What do you want in your life? Because I know that I want more than renting and paying a renter for this house. I want to own a house. I want to build a house from the ground up with me and my family picking out the tile and the doorknobs and everything. I want that. I want that home to be my home. I want to own my home. I want to build my home up from the ground. I don't want to keep paying renters. I don't want to keep living in someone else's home that I can't make my own. I want all my debt paid off. I don't want to live with a penny that I owe to anyone because I want to be able to bless other people. I want to be able to help other people. I want to be able to say, hey, I know you're struggling. Here you go. Here you go. I want to be able to know that if my kid needs a private school, if my kid needs something health-wise, that I could do it without a doubt in my mind. You guys, I recently had a dental emergency, and I'm just going to be real on here. It literally drowned my bank account to the negatives because I didn't have a savings account. I didn't have a place. Good morning, Brianna.
Good morning.
So I want to ask you guys, what is your goal with this business? I know you come to me and you say, well, my goal is this rank. That's not what I mean. I want you to think to yourself right now, what do you want? Do you want to keep paying a renter for their home? Or do you want to build a home up from the ground up? Do you want to pick out the colors of the wall for your kids' rooms and let them design it? Because you have enough money to do that. Do you want to help out your parents that are struggling living paycheck to paycheck? and say, here you go, here's a new car because yours doesn't run right. What do you want out of this business? And when you put it into that perspective, it changes things. When you're able to see it visually, it's going to change things for you. What do you want to be able to give your family? Not just a certain debt paid off, not just a certain bill paid off, not your bills caught up. What more do you want? Do you want to have a boat and live your best life with your family with no worries? Do you want to be able to help people? Do you want to be able to start your own nonprofit? Do you want to be able to, these are big goals that you need to think of. Do you want to be able to have a beach house? Do you want to be able to have a lake house? These things that are going to change your life are possible with network marketing, guys. I look now at what I was making with my previous company, being a top income earner, having the income that I thought was great, until I look at our comp plan that we have in front of our faces. You guys, your 5th promotion in this business, just in case you need a reminder, okay? Your 5th promotion is already at $1,700 a month. That's with having 5 people. That's it. This business is very duplicatable. It's very simple and easy. The reason that you're failing right now is because you're overcomplicating it. You're overcomplicating it so much in your mind that you're not sealing the deal with anyone because they know that you are desperate and you need this business because they could sense it in your voice. They don't sense your passion and your drive right now because you haven't set goals for yourself. You may have said you did when we did our launch call, but that's not what I mean. You need to visually see your goal in your head and replay it every single day. Go follow someone that built up their dream house. Go do it. And go look at their life. Go follow a family that's able to just travel. They just travel together. That's it. They have the funds to go travel the world. Look at people that are making their dreams happen. That's who you need to follow. If you're not following people like that, you're not doing anything with your business because you're not surrounding yourself with other people that inspire you more than you inspire yourself. That's what's going to inspire your soul more than anything. When you see what you can have. See, I'm no different than you guys are. I started this business at rock bottom. You could ask Yolanda because she's the only one on here that knows me personally. I'm a hot mess. I lose my stuff 12 times a day. I have negative bank accounts over half of the time, but I have a bigger goal than having a negative bank account. That's what keeps me afloat. I am just like you guys. I started this business from the ground up. From the ground up. I started with the same amount of followers. I just share my story more than you guys. You know that I preach on sharing your story. I haven't seen any of you guys get on a live and actually share your why and share your story. Not one of you. I have not seen you guys get on and say, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be raw. Now, I'm not saying a tell all, share all like Miss Destiny has done because I've made mistakes. But I am here to tell you guys that those mistakes that I thought I made by sharing too much, by getting on a live and crying because my account was negative and I just felt like other people needed to hear and see that I'm nowhere near perfect either. But they saw me move in with my parents when I had an eviction in a repo. They saw me give back my car that drove me and my 3 children around. And then they saw me get a car. Now, was I dumb and didn't pay it off when I could have paid it off? Yeah. So now I'm left with this car payment. But I'm telling you guys that you're about to see my story change again. You're going to see me pay off my car. You're going to see me be smart and not have to go and get the latest and greatest car, but you're going to see me driving a paid off vehicle with no debt. You're going to see me build up my home from the ground up. I'm no longer renting. This is my last year. I just signed a lease and I'm going to go talk about it. This is my last year signing a lease. I'm done. I want a home for my children. I want a backyard that I've designed for my children. I want my kids to pick out the color of their bedrooms. I want my kids to have their home. I want to be able to write my kids' names on the walls as they grow in the same home because I know that it's mine and I own it. Don't you? You see, we get so stuck on these goals, but you don't do anything to accomplish them because you overcomplicate everything. And then you get yourself into a big depression and a funk because you're stuck comparing instead of working. You're stuck going, I could have done this by now. I look back and I go, oh my gosh, I could have been there, but I don't do that anymore. Instead, I go, I can't wait to be there. I cannot wait to be there right with her because I know that I could do this. See, when you reprogram your brain to believe the things that you say, it's insane what will happen. This business isn't about who has the most followers and who has the most friends. It's about who has the most self-control. It's about who has the most self-growth, who's grown the most as an individual. Maybe you're on a weight loss journey. Good. Do things that are going to make you feel good. Get up in the morning and if it's doing your makeup, I don't know. If it's simply just doing your hair, if it's just getting dressed, if it's just making your bed, every morning I got to make my bed. If I don't make my bed, I get in a funk. I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is, but I'm not joking. Every single morning, if I don't do these things, I get myself into a funk. Hey, Taylor. Good morning, pretty. So I want to tell you guys, like genuinely, if you want this business to work for you, you have to work for it. It's not going to happen overnight. And some people, it might take 2 months. And some people, it might take 2 years. It is not a get rich fast business. But this business, this company that we have is just growing, guys. I could tell you that. It's evolving. We are just now getting started. You know, I did a Zoom a few weeks ago and I had 2 people on, literally 2 people on, that's it. When I started this business, I started from rock bottom just like you guys did. Taylor has a huge following. She gets a ton of likes on every single thing. It doesn't matter the following that you have. It matters the goals you have, and it matters how much self-worth you have. When you talk to people, guess what? I will tell you guys this. I've been doing a lot of self-development, and I don't know if you could see it or if you could feel it right now, but I sure as heck can. I've been waking up and I am so ready to conquer my day. I am so ready to talk to people. I'm actually answering the 3-way chats because I'm comfortable too. I know that I'm going to seal the deal. And then when I ask their budget and they tell me $500, it's like, ah, like I want to like scream because I'm like, did that just happen? Did that just happen? But it's because I'm confident. I'm not questioning myself when I talk to people anymore. And it's because I'm doing self-development up the yin-yang. If you're not happy with yourself, if you're getting into these little depressions, these funks, they happen, they're real. I was just thinking in the shower today, I clearly cut my hair off. I miss my hair being a little bit longer, okay? And I was like, gosh, I wish I could have my hair. I wish I could have longer hair. Like I wish my hair would grow. And then I stopped and I thought, well, I bought these Monate vitamins to help my hair grow that I haven't even opened. I haven't opened them. We do things with intentions of bettering ourselves, but then it takes work. It takes work to take 2 capsules a day, open the damn lid and take them, right? It takes work to do that. Like you want these things, you do the things to do the things that you want, but you're not willing to put the work in, which then stops you from any success. My days aren't easy, guys. This one is a freaking tornado. He is insane. Braxton is attached to my boobie 24/7. It is hard, okay? I might be giving a little bit TMI right now. I even have help, and it's still hard. I don't know how to turn this down. Sorry. So stop comparing yourself. Start growing. Write your goals down today, you guys. Write your freaking goals down. And not just, like I said, your goal for the month, your rank goal. You're going to get in a depression because you're not accomplishing it. I'll tell you that. If you're not doing any other goal growth stuff, but you're doing your one business goal of hitting executive, right? Hitting executive. It's simple. I'm going to break it down for you guys again before we get off here so you know exactly what you need to do and how simple it is. But you're not seeing any other goals for yourself. You know, ow, can you not hit my head? You know, I set a goal for myself to buy my own home. I'm done renting. I am done. I see Miss Taylor's, all Taylor's house stuff, and I'm like, I love that. Her cabinets, her walls. I can't do that. I'm renting. This is wallpaper that comes off. I'm over it. I want to be able to help. I want to be able to have my home. I want to be able to have my own car and not alone. I don't want to keep paying off a car. I want it to be done. I don't want to owe a penny to it. I want these boys to know that they could do anything they freaking put their mind to. And you know what? I think so many times we get in our own heads about our goals. Are you guys your biggest self-critic? Because I am. Like, are you the hardest person on yourself? Because I am. I am so damn hard on myself. I mean, I am brutal to myself. And I'm done being brutal to myself. Because I'm a badass. I'm a mom. I'm a mom. I push babies out of me. Sorry if that's TMI. I grew a human. Like, I wake up every morning and they're still alive at the end of the day. It might be kind of tough, but it's happening, right? You don't give yourself enough credit for the things that you do. How many of us clean all day? All day. We're always just cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. You know that the hubbies ain't going to do it, or the boys. You know that's not going to happen. Think of us women when we get sick. Sorry if guys are on here or watching this. Like, you see a guy that gets sick and he's like, oh, and yet here we are still cleaning, taking care of the babies. We got tissue paper stuffed up in our nose, trying to breathe. We're doing it all, and they're sitting there. They have a little cold and they're in bed and they're just like, babe, like, I'm sick. You're like, oh, suck it up, buttercup. You don't give yourself enough credit for that, do you? You don't give yourself enough credit for hopping on the Zoom. That was self-control. That was self-motivation. You're clearly wanting to better yourself as a human because you're on a Zoom. You signed up. You just got to start doing the things, guys. I want Yolanda to talk real quick because she recently put me in a bunch of three-way chats. Like, I don't know what is happening, but this woman's on fire. And even Taylor, you guys, when she puts her mind to it, I'm not joking. I couldn't even keep up. I probably should go back in my messages to respond to them because I don't think I have. But Yolanda, yes. Oh, there we go. How easy was it? Sorry. How crazy was it yesterday to see that? Like, you talked to so many people and one person's joining with $500 as her budget. Like,
she would have done it last night, except for she didn't check her messages, but she's doing it now. I honestly absolutely love this system, like the whole system that is here for us to duplicate is super freaking easy. All you got to do is start a relationship. Not, hey, I just jumped into this company, whatever. I usually go in and compliment them. Hey, you have kids. I have kids too. How old are yours? These are mine. We'll chat for a little bit, figure out where they're unhappy, if they're unhappy. Then I'll shoot them with, hey, look, I just invested in this company. I'm super excited about it. I just scheduled my free financial coaching call that's going to help me, start a plan to pay off my debt. And I am super, super excited about it. Do you think you'd, want to take a look at it, at the video, just at the opportunity, basically? Yes, of course. Please send me the video. That's it. As soon as I send them the video, it's a three-way chat with Destiny. Destiny takes over then. I do an intro. I do an intro to both. You know, I introduce Destiny to whomever, and then that person to Des.
I got a little bit more what with your wording and what you've been saying, because I know a lot of you guys have put me in three-way chats, but this is the I think this is the key factor to closing this deal.
So I'll start the chat, add both of them to the chat, and I'll say, hey, Angelina, this is Destiny. Destiny is my upline. She is a mentor. She's a mom. She is one of the top income earners in the company in a short time. She's also a social media guru. And then I'll introduce the other person. This, you know, Des, this is Angelina. She's a mom. She has network marketing experience. She's unhappy there. No leadership. She just basically gave up the company and gave up her position. And hi, Arrow. I miss you. And basically make like it's like a brief summary of what the person's going through, who they are, if they have experience, who Des is, and it's just, you're just edifying, like she says 100 times, and it's like on repeat in my head, edify Des.
The reason
and I say, you know, watch the big,
Yolanda, the reason why this process that Yolanda is doing is so important and you should be doing is because I want you to think if you introduce every person in your life. So if you introduce me as, hey, this is Destiny. People don't know who I am.
Who the
hey,
hell is Destiny?
Brian,
yeah,
my husband. Even that, wouldn't you want to be remembered as Desiree, a mom, an amazing mom, a beautiful wife, a beautiful loving wife, and she has been in network marketing with a ton of amazing experience. Like when you edify me, you got to make me, or your upline, okay? It's not just me. You need to make me sound like the most incredible person in this world, because that's what's going to close the deal for your business. That edification is what is going to change them joining, because they're not just joining Ashley. They're not just joining Yolanda. They're not just joining Destiny. They're not just joining any of you. They're joining multiple people. So sorry,
right, but it's not just that. It's you're introducing Des as a mentor, as your friend. Sometimes I'll throw in, this is my friend, also my mentor and social media guru, and she's the top earner in the company in a short time. But it's also giving them that confidence that we know what the fuck we're doing.
Yep.
And it's simple. And here's what you're going to do, because we talk about duplication on the launch calls. This is what you're going to be doing. What I'm doing is exactly what you're going to be doing. I know a lot of people who've given up network marketing because the leadership wasn't there. And they were basically, here you go, here, join, do this. And then they were off on their own.
Yep.
So knowing, hey, this person has experience and this is exactly what you're going to be doing. And this is who this person is. It starts building that relationship. It builds trust and they are comfortable.
Yep.
And when you have all three of those things, it's a no fucking brainer.
Yep.
Sorry if my cussing offends you.
It goes back to that triangle. It's okay. I'll just put the big X as our YouTube cover. Warning, language.
Yolanda's on.
But seriously, you guys, it's not my job to get them on a Zoom. It's not. That's not my job. That's your job. I'm doing enough for our team and for everyone who joins under you and who joins under me. It's your job. I promise you that if you get them on a Zoom with me, we'll close that deal. I will do everything I can. Yolanda's witness of that. She's like one of the first people that's brought me people to actually get on a Zoom instead of just a phone call. It's your job. I promise you guys, you get them on a Zoom with me and I will close that deal. I will close it for you. We will get them signed up then and there, if not the next day. Okay? I promise. It's super, super important that you guys utilize this system the way that it's supposed to be done. Because I think so many people aren't succeeding because they're trying to do it all on their own because that's what they're used to. You're not realizing that this is different. It's different here. I'm your virtual assistant. Until Yolanda's ready to do it on her own and Desiree's ready to do it on her own, and each and every one of you, I'm here for you. I train you. I coach you with everything you need to know to say. I have a script pretty much. And I think I've never been one that uses scripts. I thought they were horrible. I was taught in my previous companies, they are horrible. Don't use a script. People want to be personable. Guess what? If I'm personable to everyone, I'm going to be spending hours and hours talking to them. I need a script. I am teaching you guys my script word for word. Yolanda kind of heard everything I say. Right now, I'm huge on talking about Christmas. You know, it's only 9 weeks away. I want to help you have a better Christmas. There's only 9 weeks until Christmas. Do you know that? How many of you guys have gotten one Christmas present for your kids or family member? No one. No one does that until there's last week left of Christmas. Then everybody's out running. That's why the stores are so packed. Well, it's coronavirus time, so I don't know what's going to happen because they are limited. Okay? You talk about that. I have a script that I use and it works. It really does. I ask, hey, what are your top 3 health goals so we could get you started with the best of the best products that are going to work the best for you? Let's figure it out. I then figure out that they have depression. Okay, they just opened up to me in a raw and real moment. I do it all for you though. Until you guys are ready to do it on your own and really, really conquer this on your own, I'm here for you. Use me. Use me. I am the person that's going to close this for you. That's why people are actually promoting here. They're not trying to do it all on their own. The people that aren't promoting are the ones that aren't using their upline. You know, I didn't use Emily, my incredible upline. I did not use my uplines I actually very rarely even do. And then the moments that I do, they sign up immediately. Because they just got that justification, not just from me, that I just want to take their money and I actually want to invest in their future. I actually want to help change their finances. I actually want to help them. And we have a team of people that actually want to help them. It's different here. All you have to do, how many of you guys want to promote before the end of the month? Everyone. Okay. That's 6 people because Ryan just joined the light side. Uh-oh, I'm recording this. Keep my mouse up now. So you guys, that's 6 promotions. Think of when you guys have a team, and this isn't my whole team, but think when you have a team, the only thing you want them to do is promote. You don't care about how many people you promote. You guys, I've only signed up 3 people under me, and I've signed up 6 people under other people. Like I've done more Zooms with my team's people than my own people. Like I want my team to promote because when they win, I win. It's not just this get rich and recruit a million different people. Have you guys done your launch calls with me? Do we have your Fab 5 people? Because if we haven't done that together, then we need to do that. It is super, super important.
Fab 5, Lisa just signed up, so I officially have my first ambassador. Yay! And I just need 1 more to double promote, and I'm so excited. I think if I understand it right, I just need 1.
2 customers we need to get.
Okay,
I
1. Yes.
We could do that.
It's so easy.
So easy.
So easy.
If you just started or you are training your people.
Okay, I have 2 customers.
2 ambassadors, 2 customers each.
Yeah.
And double promoted. That is so simple. Today, your goal needs to be to step the freak out of your comfort zone. I don't care if you've never spoken to this person, but you followed them forever and there's someone that you want on your team. Reach out to me. I will check their Facebook. I will come up with our very own script to send to each of these people. Yolanda, question, did you use the scripts that I sent you, that we made together?
Yes. And the only thing I changed, only thing I changed is their names. I personalized it with just their name. Everything else I used, but I kind of spaced out.
Yep.
That was it. But it was all Destiny's writing.
And it worked.
And it worked every single time. I actually need to get 3 other girls on a Zoom today.
Yep.
And check in with another one who is going to potentially become an ambassador.
Yep. So, and one, I believe, is someone who you were scared to reach out to, and she reached out to you and now is possibly joining and is going to do amazing. Like, you guys, we have this system in place for you to use to be successful. So the first thing you guys need to do is get with me. If you have someone that you need to reach out to, but you're scared because you don't know what to say, that's where I come into place. And that's where you instantly just write the chat that we say together and add me in a 3-way chat. That simple. I take over from there. They might not have joined you, but they'll join a team, if that makes sense. When they join you, they don't know if they're going to have that support. They don't know if a lot of people are their own worst critic. You guys make posts about that. Make posts about self-growth, loving yourself more than you did yesterday. Go get on a freaking podcast. Like, honestly, go listen to a podcast. Mine isn't up yet, or I'd say go listen to mine. Like, go listen to a podcast that's going to help you grow. And not like grow your check, grow your income. This is about self-growth, because if you don't love yourself enough to confidently talk to someone, you're not going to promote and you are not going to gain success. Okay? I could tell you that right now. I could have a million reasons to not succeed. I really could. You guys don't understand. I suffer with severe anxiety and depression. I'm a freaking roller coaster usually. And I'm sitting here and I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm so sick of this anxiety. I'm so sick of this. I have all the stuff, all the tools right now to not have the anxiety, but I'm not taking the 2 steps. Are you talking to us, Yolanda?
No, I'm talking to TJ, telling him that he has to go upstairs to get Berlin because Erin is supposed to be on a call 8 minutes ago.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I'm wrapping this up anyway, so if you need to get off.
No, I don't. I'm fine. You keep going.
But I want you guys to just do the things. How many of you guys have actually done your worksheet this week? Like the whole thing. The whole thing. Jess, you just started, so you don't count. Okay? You're gonna do it, though. I'm telling you guys, you're wondering why you're not promoting and why there's no growth, but you have to do the things. And I'm not trying to sound like the angry and like mean upline by saying that. If you want success, you have to work for it. If you go to the gym one time, are you going to look in the mirror and go, oh, look at this 6-pack? I just did it.
Yes, because that is motivation and manifestation.
Yes. Yes, but that 6-pack isn't really there yet. It's not there until you continually work for it. Yolanda, this is why your mindset's doing good. Any funk you ever get in, you need to snap right out because you are incredible.
Yesterday, I went to the beach.
Yep. So serious talk, guys. Do the things today. I want to like do a challenge, like honestly, just for your own sake. There's no surprise with this because I'm like currently I don't have my CBD water yet, so I can't do that. But for real, I want you to challenge yourself today. Like, is everyone listening? Good. You're going to challenge yourself to get one person on a Zoom. That's it. And then once you do that, it's going to be addicting. Like, you're just going to want to get anyone and everyone on a Zoom because when they hear this opportunity, when they hear there's a free financial coach. I know so many people in this world. I just do a poll on Facebook. I want honest and real answers. No cold messaging. I'm not going to cold message you. How many of you are struggling with your credit scores right now? How many of your credit scores are below 500? You would be shocked at how many are. How many of you are 5,000 in debt, below 5,000, or above 5,000? I'm above 5,000. I want to get out of it. I don't want to owe anyone in this world a penny. I want to be able to bless people, right? I want to be able to bless people who have blessed me in my life. I don't want debt. I don't want a bad credit score. I'll tell you what, it didn't matter if I made a $30,000 check a month. I couldn't get approved to get squat. Nothing. I wanted that razor. Thank God I didn't do it, because I would have put myself in a pickle because I didn't save. So thank you, God, for not approving me. But without credit, you can't do anything. You want to build that dream house? I believe in every one of you. I don't care where you're at right now. I don't care if you were living in a box right now. The thing that happens when you tell yourself that you could do something is so powerful. I mean, it's power. It is like a supernatural power that happens when you just unleash who you are. All the bullshit that we go through every day and we wonder why it's happening. Like, oh, okay, I can't pay my bills. I can't do this. Of course, this happens in this time, right? The time that your account's negative is when this emergency happens for your teeth or whatever, not talking about myself or anything. So in order to truly gain success, you need to reprogram the way you talk to yourself, the way you think to yourself. The moment that you start to think negatively about yourself today, I want you to replace it with a positive thing about yourself. You know, Ryan, you're thinking, I don't know how I let myself get this broke, right? Or something. You're going to replace that with, I'm a freaking incredible dad. I'm going to give her a good life. I'm an incredible dad. I'm a great father. I don't know what you're going through or what you tell yourself every day, each of you. Start telling yourself something positive. Start thinking if you would tell your kid the things you're telling yourself. Really, when I heard that like hit home for me, and I say it every day because I would never tell my kid that she's fat. I would never tell my kid that I wish she wasn't here because of stress. I would never tell my kid that she's ugly. I would never tell my kid that she's broke. I'll say, you're rich, babe. You're going to be rich. I would never say you're broke because I know she's better than that. You're better than what you tell yourself. And I know that I'm talking a lot about self-growth in this, but I don't think you guys like really know me. I think a lot of people just see me and they like are like, oh, well, she has this cute room and like that, whatever. Like I worked for it. I had to tell myself a lot of times, and I still do every day. Every day I tell myself something negative, I replace it with something positive. Like anything I say that upsets my soul, I replace it. And I'm like, you know what? House might be a freaking disaster, but you're doing good. House could wait. I need to go like reflect on myself. So start telling yourself you love yourself more. Learn to love yourself. I promise you, you'll be talking to everyone. You'll be going to strangers in confidence. You know, it's really crazy what's happening to me, you guys. And like, I just want to share it with you. Hope you could focus while my son's doing a little, what's that look? What is your look? You're crazy. He's getting big. He's like going to be bigger than me. I'm 4'11", so I'm really short. And he is like going to be tall. So I'm scared. But seriously, It's crazy. How many of you guys like see people, or like if you've been in network marketing, you've seen people like blitz is what it was called, I think, at one time, where you could just talk to a stranger about your business. How many of you like think of talking to a stranger about your business and want to die inside? Like you're like, I could never do that. Like, what? Okay.
Destiny went to the emergency room one time and sold a bottle of our previous companies.
When I was like dying, like I don't even know how
I'm not kidding. She was in so much pain. The guy was like, I don't remember what the guy had. And she was like, here, try this and this and this. And like straight sold him a bottle in the emergency room, waiting to be called back while she's in severe pain. And I was like, how? I don't know, but she did it.
I did. You know why? Because I was confident.
Exactly what it was. You're confident.
Lord, thank God it wasn't coronavirus time, or I may have gotten that by dripping that little oil in his mouth. But really, it's confidence. You guys, we have tools right now. These energy drinks, this grocery store clerk would love. The bank person would love. The person in fast food would love. But you got to get confident enough to say, hey, you know, I know that you are doing so much right now through this crazy time. I want to thank you. I don't know if you need energy. I know I do. Here you go. With your info. Here's my info. Please let me know. I just want to know how you like it. I've used it. It's changed my life. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. And when you do it the first time, oh, it's going to become natural. Jordan's probably like annoyed with me now because I carry samples around everywhere. And I'll give him just like this look, like almost like The Office when Jim like looks at the camera. I just like give him a look, and then he like knows. He's like, okay, I will go get a sample. I'll be right back. Because I talk to everyone about it. Everyone knows, and people are seeing. Can you stop? You're distracting my video. Sorry, replayers. My son likes his tongue right now, and you are the cutest thing I've ever seen. Stop. Guess what? To the mom that thinks she can't do it because she has kids, get her on a Zoom. Seriously. Stop overcomplicating it. Get me in 3-way chats and get them on a Zoom. That's your job.
You're muted.
Thank you, son. So get them in 3-way chats. That's your job today. I want to see every one of you have me in a 3-way chat with someone new. Every single one of you. And how are you going to edify me? What am I to you? Who am I to you? Am I just Destiny, the girl that helps you? Or is Yolanda, is your upline just Desiree, who you just joined under? You just joined under her because, you know, she's Desiree. Who is she? Why did you join under her? What made you join under her? Clearly, someone inspires you enough to take a leap of faith on your income. The way that you introduce someone, and this is your day-to-day life. When I go to restaurants, I don't ever think of them as a server or as, I call them by their name. I'm telling you, start doing this. When you go to restaurants and you see that like Jake, when you say like, thank you, Jake, it's going to make his day because he's not just a server. He's not just there to serve you. That's just his job. That's how he pays the bills. He's not a server. He has a name. My kids know that, and they call everyone Miss or Mr. Whoever it is. She's not Becky. She's Miss Becky. She's helping you learn. That's who she is. That's not your server. He has a name, and it's Jake or whatever it is. When you introduce your wife, don't just call her your wife. This is so-and-so, you know, my incredible support and my rock, reason why I am where I'm at. And the mother of our children. That's gonna make her entire day. Just like it would you if you're edifying your significant other. The way that you introduce someone is so impactful. It's impactful on you, it's impactful on the person you're introducing them to, and it's impactful on that person. It's like a 3-way triangle, literally. So today, what are you guys all gonna do?
Close all 5 of my girls.
Oh, all right. All right, go big or go home, Yolanda. You're gonna get me in 3-way chats.
I am
You
on mission.
Unmute yourself and tell me what you're gonna do. Oh, spotlight on Desiree and Ryan. Oh. What are you guys gonna do?
You're gonna get her in a 3-way chat.
We're gonna get
That's
you in
what you have-
3-way chat
There you go, see?
and do our job, do what we want to do, and get
Yeah.
out of this dark hole. And
Yeah. You know what? It's time. It's time. Like, honestly. Oh. Was that disgusting? This little lotion. Oh, okay. Anyways. Yes, you are gonna do that. You are gonna do that because you're better than that. You're better than your own thoughts. Okay. And until your own thoughts are better than you, you're not gonna see any growth. So we got to get everyone out of a funk. That's our job. Like, honestly, this is why I love network marketing so much, is because, well, one, I could do it at home with my kids, and this happens. Don't break that. And I get to help motivate other people. Like, you get to help motivate other people. But don't you think if you're going to motivate someone, you need to be in a good place? Are you going to motivate Billy and Bob if you're like, yeah, this business is really awesome. It's cool to work from home. So, or are you going to be like they're going to be like, I never want to do this again, and shutting their phone, shutting their screen at their computer. But if you are motivated, it's contagious. Honestly, people ask how I've been successful. It's because I have motivated myself to get out of dark holes. When I catch myself getting there, when I catch myself slipping, I do self-development. When I catch myself slipping, I go and take time off of my phone and I go love on my babies. I go do things that are going to inspire me and make me feel better. I go work out. You could work out from home, guys. You don't need anything. Like, you could literally lift up gallons of water, whatever it is. Like, get creative.
To add to why you have been so successful multiple times is she literally does not give a shit what anybody else thinks. There was a time where it did, but once she broke through that, and it was she just doesn't care. She goes live whenever she feels led to go live because, hey, I'm excited about this, and you go. It doesn't have to be the business. Destiny will say words that don't even exist, and she doesn't care because she does not care what you think. And that is confidence, and no one catches it. I'm like, no, you can't say that. That's not a word.
You're the only one that ever catches me. Leave me alone.
Can we talk about when Destiny went on after her wisdom teeth removal?
Oh yeah.
I didn't believe Jordan
But
left
how
me.
many views and shares did she get? Because it is.
I haven't even looked.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
It was so funny, you guys. I was still inspiring people. I'm all, hey, Desiree. Hey, Lisa.
I'm badass. Or what did she say?
I literally, so what's funny is right after that, I'm going to stop recording. So if you're watching this, you should join our